What's up? We're getting there for a bonus quick day stream here today for this game. Oh god, I forgot how to play. Welcome. Ooh.
See what's inside, Jack.
Have a look at this.
I'll take that. Let's head back.
This will make things easier.
Let's go.
Jack, let's go.
Let's go, Jack. That fully charged blade is pretty good. If you can get it to land.
Okay.
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
We got this.
Whatever doesn't kill.
We need to patch ourselves up.
Oh god, I got lost. Where was the elevator?
Attacking them head on is suicide.
Then let's find another way. I'm not about to die here.
I think we could use that.
I'll check it out.
We unlocked a shortcut, but I don't remember where it is, which is okay. After all, it's Saturday, right? We're hanging out, we're chilling. Oh, that hurt a lot, actually.
Okay.
Croc, this stream is just for you. This will be a bonus, you know, bonus 2 hours or so. Little midday for your lunch, you know.
Up ahead.
Time to go to work.
Not too bright.
It's a lunch and learn special. Where we learn how to rip skeletons' heads off.
Should be fine here.
Ready to try again?
There you go.
Be ready.
So we're in the Earth Temple.
Follow me.
You may remember yesterday we killed the Wind Temple, and we had a choice to go to the Earth or the Wind Temple next. We chose Earth. For those of you who are not familiar with Final Fantasy I, the Earth Temple, the Earth Crystal,
Stay on your toes.
is protected by an entity called a Lich.
Look better.
So we can look forward to that being a major boss in here.
Getting sloppy.
I can learn from this.
Okay.
We aren't quite lost, though. And there are traps everywhere.
Save some for the rest of us.
Gotta stay sharp.
I wonder if the pro strat might actually just be to die so that I can get to a checkpoint. That actually might be really smart.
Good.
Jack, watch yourself.
It's insane. I can't even see the bottom. We better watch our step.
Because we were at a pretty decently progressed checkpoint, I think.
Get up, Jack! Get up!
Okay, yeah, this looks like a boss room. I don't know if there's any fights down here we can use to get an extra potion or two before we go in there, because you know how boss fights are in this game.
Hey, Jack. Are you mad at us?
No, it's not that. When I touch that black mist, those monsters leave behind flashes of these weird memories pop into my head. And I can't tell whether they belong to me or someone else. I hate that feeling. These crystals protect us from that, and that's all that matters to me.
I'm here to kill chaos. Alright, let's see what's behind door number 1.
Jack, it's up to you now.
Ash?
Jack, snap out of it! Don't let the darkness win!
Oh gosh, the darkness. Uh-oh.
So I take it you're the one who stole the Earth Crystal's shine.
The crystal's gentle waves resonate through the verdant land, enriching the soil and nurturing the trees. Harvests are bountiful, and from summit to sea, people sing the praises of the earth. A foolish dream, no matter how much you wish it, that season will never come. It will remain a dream so long as I live.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
I don't care who you are.
Devour all that is good
I love it. I love it. He's just in, you know. Go, Jack.
Careful, that thing's got magic.
Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be tough.
There's a curse on your head. Ain't about to be beat by some gold.
Damn thing just disappeared.
On your guard.
They're being absorbed by the fiend.
What's it take?
Getting desperate.
Oh, god. This guy is huge. Barely takes any damage. Oh my god, he's all over the freaking place.
Almost out of potions.
We'll have to take it slow.
Oh no.
Good.
Jack, watch yourself. You okay on potions?
No room for mistakes.
Man, I think we're not done yet.
This thing's a thief. It won't go down so easy. Jack, you ready?
Of course I am. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Disgusting. Is the ground rotting? We'd best stay away.
Oh my god.
All out.
Gotta stay sharp, guys.
Oh, I knew I was dead. Yo, boss in this game do not mess around. The range. By the end of this game, we're gonna know the range of Koget's Kenkatsu's Zetsu Sen perfectly, but right now, we don't know it. Elden Ring looks wait, what? Now, we gave up on Elden Ring Leaf. People don't want to see it anymore. Nobody wants to watch Elden Ring anymore. That's so last week. Lich excels at fighting from a distance. You don't say. Once Lich has been maddened by the loss of its arms, it will change into close combat. Oh my god. Lich is an affectionate adversary, and his terrifying embrace cannot be blocked. Worse, this ability inflicts malediction. Yikes. Oh, I know, Minnie, I'm just kidding. There's still, there's still a lot of people who refuse to come to the Elden Ring streams because of spoilers, though. That's actually true. Most people haven't finished it yet, and I have to be, That's a very true statement. People are still working their way through.
Getting desperate.
Take it from here, Neon.
They seem intent on joining the party. Let us oblige them.
This one's got some teeth.
Think before you strike.
Okay. So we can never get hit by earthquake. That is understood now. By the way, hello, Minnie. Keep the lore straight. Hey, people try, Croc. People try. This is gonna take us a while to learn.
Think before you strike.
Bosses in this game are brutal. Well, Croc, you know, you don't have, you know, you can engage with the story as you wish, right? You don't have to do anything, really.
Learn a couple things.
This one's got some teeth.
Okay, Flare takes like half an hour to cast. We didn't time that right. And we gotta learn a lot of different timings for this boss. Wow, it takes even longer than it's such a long cast. Wow.
Almost out of potions.
Stay sharp, kids.
Please tell me that's not the last one.
That time we got it. I think we can successfully turn Flare back on him once we have the timing down. Oh man, we're out of potions already? Not good. That will make this much more challenging, but hey, we weren't expecting to win this turn anyway. It takes us like a couple hours. Well, it takes like half an hour to an hour for us to kill the major bosses, it seems. God, that is a lot of damage. It broke through my block instantly. I think we just need to stay really far away. Maybe I should try a caster class, even though that's really not... No. No. Never mind. Forget I said that. Elden Ring is a great game. We have to finish that dragon run next. It's our 4th run. We are approaching the end of it, though. And then we'll be on our 5th run. We got the timing on Earthquake down. We're getting the timing on Flare down. It's a very delayed attack, and we can use it on him after we steal it. If we can time it. Not nearly as effective as I thought it would be, but... We can totally sucker him into doing Flare and then casting Flare back on him, so that's really great. That's tech. We are learning. Oh, still got hit by that Bindaga real bad, real bad. Whatever, we're getting better every time.
Gotta stay sharp, guys.
Like the other major bosses we faced, this dude has a dazzling array of different moves that must be learned and or countered. And of course, phase change don't help. He can kill us very quickly with this. Wow. Phase 2 is a whole different ballgame.
We'll have to take it slow.
Instantly shatters my... Wow. I don't know what the strategy here is. Phase 2 we have to... Phase 1 we have down. Phase 2... No idea how we're supposed to handle this situation. Pretendus, weren't you here when we beat Tiamat? Yes, of course we beat Tiamat. I'm really disappointed if you weren't here when it happened. We cannot be anywhere close to them and faced. I don't know. We'll figure it out. He just keeps attacking. Oh, well, Pretendus won. Yeah, we destroyed Tiamat. We're way past Tiamat at this point. We beat Tiamat last night. We beat the zombie dragon last night. Earthquake, very dangerous, but we know how to handle it.
Before you strike.
Oh. Why is he using melee in phase 1? Annoying mother.
Save some for the rest of us.
No, we definitely didn't lower... Pretend this one, why would you even say that? No, we didn't lower the difficulty. The zombie dragon was also very difficult. Somewhat. Once we get... It's all about learning, right? Yeah, these core boss fights are really... You really do have to know the fight. Right now, we're learning how to deal with this guy in phase 2. Where he has a lot of different keep away things. And at the same time, you don't want to be anywhere near him anyway, so, you know, it works out. You don't want to ever get caught in a corner situation because you'll die instantly.
Have to take it slow.
He is absolutely relentless. Look at that, I was from like across the screen. Can't get an opening. That's it. No, definitely not in this one. This is another one of the 4 fiends, and it is very challenging in its own way. It has different tactics we need to learn and master, just like Kiamat. He doesn't regenerate health, but he's got a lot of different abilities that are all very dangerous.
Got a sinking feeling.
He's actually got a disturbing amount of mobility as well for... He easily leaves our combos. Like, we can't get a nice katana combo on him, he'll leave before the last part hits. It's highly frustrating. We'll get there. Hey, we can always lower the difficulty, right? Isn't that what you said?
Now's your chance.
Chaos will be defeated, Pretendus One. You know that.
Save some of that for later.
We'll have to take it slow.
Take it from here, Neon.
Oh, he's just so fast! And then if I ever try to go in, he's gonna kill me instantly with Terrifying Embrace. Oh, what an ass. Ooh, maybe we can juke him at close range? Nope. That was not smart.
Gotta stay sharp.
Oh, whatever, we got there. Let's tear this thing apart. They're not really judging you, Pretendus One. They're just telling you to keep an eye on your supply.
Who's this guy?
Not a clue. Gotcha. Huh?
That was a GG, wasn't it, Pretendus One? We got him.
The Earth crystal is stirring.
You know, they said it couldn't be done, Pretendus One. That's right, 2 more fiends, correct. Fire
You're
and
not
water.
off the hook just yet.
Like I'd trust you guys to finish the job.
Ash, we'll lift it up so you pull him out.
You got it.
1, 2, 3.
And I'm sure there'll be some other surprises. You know, that Astos character we met earlier, he's a big boss in the original game, so I figure we'll fight him at some point.
So you saw the past. Satisfied now?
Not really. I can't even remember the friends that died under my watch.
You would never let that happen, Ash.
Okay, we in it? See, we beat Lich. Oh yeah, Pretendus One. This game is a celebration. Of what exactly, I don't know, but it's a celebration.
There you are. You really should be careful of that mist. It could drag you into the past. Or worse, turn you into a monster.
Really? You don't say. Was a heads up too much to ask for?
And deny myself the joy of a kindred spirit?
That's true, Leaf.
So
It
you're a
is.
monster?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose you could say I am.
Okay, what was the point of that cutscene? We already know Astos is a bad guy. It's so funny. This game's hilarious.
Have you ever seen things in Cornelia that just don't seem to belong? Things like this tower. Lufenia leaves its detritus in our world.
Who?
Lufenia, a mysterious nation that created our world. With
Oh
their
man, this is gonna
advanced
get mad
technology
meta, isn't
and
it? It's the only way you can justify any of the storyline stuff,
Just
right?
vanish?
Yes, although if by choice, I cannot say. Now then,
It's gonna get
you have some
real
crystals
stupid.
to revive.
That's okay. I would expect nothing less from this game, honestly. Computer, show me where we can go next. Sweet, I got a bunch of mage gear for that. Main mission, Memories of Poison, is now available. Oh damn, they give us a really high level quest we can do. For 5 anima shards. We should probably do some of the side content. First things first. Let's dismantle a bunch of stuff. Okay, there has to be a way to select all, right? Like, this is... They let us do it in Neo. How can we not do it here? Does anybody know... I'm sure some people in chat have played this, right? How can I just select all this stuff so that I don't have to click on everything? Because that is a massive oversight, if that's not available. I know in Neo we could just pick everything. And that made it so it didn't matter that, you know, we had to disenchant 500 pieces of loot. The optimization button is easy to find. They tell you what that is. Oh, there. Okay, so you hit that. There's a select all, but all right. All right. So what we'll do is we'll lock the gear that we have on. Well, it won't disenchant stuff I have on equipped, right? Can we not dismantle? Okay, just... I don't think it will disenchant stuff that I'm wearing, but just in case. Hey Zellers, what's up? Long time. Alright. That took care of our stuff. I don't know if I should be using my resources for upgrades at this point in the game. Probably not, right? I'm not hoarding. I'm playing the game. Well, we got some side missions, but you know what? We're all about going forward, right? Hey, Ira, what's up? This is Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. Yeah, Zellers, this is a bonus stream, so it's just a daytime stream. It'll be shorter. Noisome, we have not solved the light problem. Can't you tell?
I think they know this place.
Careful, or you'll upset Jack.
I want to do some rearrangement of the setup. I could have been doing that instead of streaming, but it's a work in progress. I basically want to overhaul this whole room and move everything back to the back wall so that I can more isolate the light sources.
Time to go to work.
Yeah, Millennia is very challenging. You shouldn't expect to beat her quickly.
Too much there.
If we can breathe, we can fight again.
Savor that fight. You only get to beat her for the first time once. Not yet, Pretendus One. I have not been able to do that, no. That will happen, right? I have your figurines. I know where they are. They're unpacked. I do not have a display case for them yet. We do have to get a what is known as a streamer display case. I would like to get one. Yes, I am Zedlars. I don't think a lot of people, this game is at a very specific cross-section of items that resonates with me. I don't know and I don't care that it doesn't connect with other people, but it's a very great combination for me.
Water is so clear. Let's try some.
It's Neo plus Final Fantasy 1 plus a terrible, terrible, terrible story. It's far beyond the worst thing you could imagine, which makes it better.
Save some for the rest of us.
No room for mistakes.
We're a few steps behind. Just keep hitting them.
I don't think combat is quite as crisp as Neo 2, but I don't think it needs to be either.
Should be fine here.
I could keep going.
It's it was probably much harder to do in this game, considering you have to make combat for 20 to 30 classes instead of just, one guy. Different weapon types, but still different because the class-based stuff here is substantial. You do have your NPCs, correct.
I hesitate.
And you can pick your NPCs classes as you unlock new ones over the course of the game. I don't have a problem with the loot system at all.
I think we're safe.
Let's get ourselves together.
It allows for heavy customization. People who were not familiar with Neo's loot system, I think, did definitely come down on it, in that it has tons of loot. It doesn't particularly bother me, but I think you should be able to carry more.
That thing's huge. Must be good soil.
Still on our way. Let's cut through. Do that fast.
We've killed 2 of the major bosses so far. And another boss that definitely felt like a major boss, difficulty-wise. I hear the mage classes make things a lot easier in some of the fights that I've struggled on. But, you know, I have rules.
Let's have a look.
And we are never going to be playing the mage here. I don't know if Odin's in the game. Summons are not canonical to... Summons and Espers were not in Final Fantasy 1. That doesn't mean they won't be in here. They've brought in stuff from other Final Fantasies that weren't in Final Fantasy 1 here. There have been like Flans are not in Final Fantasy 1. Marlboros are not in Final Fantasy 1. So there's some leeway there apparently. So maybe there will be an Odin or a Ramu or
I can barely see a thing
a Shiva, but I really think that
we had better proceed with caution.
Square was probably more comfortable with like crappy enemies like Marlboros having their heads ripped off. I think having Shiva pulled in half might really hurt their canonical lore, so that's why we probably won't see Espers, if I had to guess. They don't mind it happening to Tiamat or Lich because nobody cares about Final Fantasy 1. But for stuff like Shiva and Carbuncle and Ifrit and stuff like that, those are more... Watching Ifrit get his head ripped off probably didn't sit well with a lot of folks there, I would imagine. That would be too obvious, said Lars, but it could be. It seems they're going for something a little bit more meta here, a la Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Fight might not be so easy.
So we'll see what happens. I do know that no matter what, I can't show you the ending. We can show the final boss fight, but the ending has to be non-streamed. Do I think FromSoft's smaller games like Sekiro's and... No, I do not think so, no. I think From likes their corridor design. I think they're probably making a lot of really big sweeping company decisions though right now. Based on the unbelievable success of their latest title. I did not think they would stray from their old design, but I think now there will be enormous pressure both internally and externally to perform at the same level of Elden Ring. Which means they may embrace a more open design choice in the future for all of their titles. For all of their traditional titles. I'm not saying they will, I'm saying that's certainly a discussion that's being had given how well Elden Ring is done. Whether or not they maintain the open worldness of it, that's one question. What they will absolutely be taking a very hard look at is giving the players more options. Whether or not they keep the corridor design or not, they probably will want people to be able to take things at their own pace. I think a lot of stuff is resonating with players, having the super hard stuff as optional, that kind of thing. I mean, this game has done better than any other game. I mean, they have to, right? This is like from a company standpoint, this game is annihilating everything.
So tell me,
critically and commercially.
Which one will you choose?
Which what?
So that's certainly some discussions they're having internally.
Will it be treasure or the princess?
I don't remember being offered a
Or rather, you know, as president,
Of course
those are
you
some
were.
decisions that
You just
Miyazaki is
forgot.
going to have to make.
Poor Sarah. Being offered up like a prize. If I were her, I'd be pissed.
Me too.
I mean,
Putting
I
the
have a
world
good
of
idea
royalty's
about what's in the
old-fashioned
pipeline, but
process is no easy feat.
Well, maybe the Warriors of Light can do something about
how
it.
things transform in terms of how players will be interacting with their games is
On
a
one
good
hand,
question.
You'd get the crown, but it ain't like.
At least you'd be rich.
All right, that's enough childish daydreams out of you two.
Yeah, grow up.
You're a few steps behind. Just keep hitting them.
Oh, a Flan Prince. This is a, okay. I mean, yeah, I think even over there they had no idea of how successful Elden Ring would be. I'm sure they knew it was amazing, right? I don't know that if they expected it to penetrate the mainstream as much as it has. You can market test a lot of things, but while I'm sure that they knew it was going to be successful, I don't think they expected this degree of success. You don't know that they ever abandoned Sekiro's combat system. Sekiro's combat system was a complicated amalgamation of working with the Tenchu IP originally and partnering with Activision to release that product, you know? So that may have had far different specifications and reasonings behind things that we'll never know about, said Lars. What's good, Cyber? Well, that's people don't, you know, Zellers, people don't talk about company deals ever. That's not for the game. That's not for Game Informer to unearth because we're never going to have access to that info. Oh yeah, the writing is awful, Cyber. It's great.
Now then.
Terrible.
Ready to try again?
I don't know. Extremely precise is one way to put it, Zellars. Sure. Good day, Azal. How you doing? What are my predictions from the major characters will be the Elden Ring DLCs? Whatever I predict will be wrong, so it doesn't matter. I have no idea. No, they're done with... I'm pretty sure they're done with Godwin. Godwin is... That ship has sailed. Mikola, sure. Was Neo this bad? Yeah, Neo's story was also terrible, but it didn't use Final Fantasy branding, so nobody cared. I'm sure that they will make Elden Ring DLC. I would bet on it.
There's one.
Let's go.
That was quick.
You look almost disappointed, Jack.
I'm lost. I'm lost and afraid. Yeah, I'm sure. I expect we'll get a DLC this year. We'll see. Do I think Team Ninja is going to make a note? Why everyone doesn't have to copy From Software's stuff? I don't think so. No. Team Ninja is very comfortable with their mission-based structure. It's very easy to see here that we've got, like, you know, they're very happy creating the Neo subgenre of Souls-like. And I think they should keep doing that and honing that expertise, but I can't tell you what they're going to do. Certainly somebody in a suit in a boardroom right now could be saying, looking at Elden Ring's success and saying, I want that, and that's going to happen, sure, at some companies. Whether that'll happen at Team Ninja, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see which companies do pivot to that as a model. The Surge 3 will be open world? Yeah, I don't care about the Surge 3. They had 2 games to hook me. I'm not interested. Of course there is, others. There always is. That's a standard human emotion.
So, that's volcano, huh?
Sure looks like it. I wonder if we'll run into another fiend.
It's about being professional about that, I guess, is where you run into trouble. Wasteland 4? I haven't heard anything about that, no. I can certainly see it happening. I'm sure I have no ideas. Otherwise, I try to stay. I certainly wouldn't do that. That's. I like to write about interesting things, not drama. I don't think that. And if we did, that's great. By the way, I'm sure somebody made that call. It wasn't me.
Okay.
I like to write about things that elevate.
Sure is humid in here. Must be all this.
I really don't like to get involved with like TMZ style stuff. It's best you don't know, said Lars. I mean, yeah, exactly, right? I mean, who cares, right?
Ready for anything.
There's like an infinite wealth of awesome things to write about and to like look into in games. You don't have to cover Twitter drama. But of course, that's up to the individual person, right? But yeah, Elden Ring, obviously a huge success, which is awesome. Great to see from, you know, people will say that they're niche before. I don't really think they were, but they're definitely mainstream now. Mainstream penetration for the first time, perhaps. What Leaf said is true. We do actually live in a society. I can't really argue that. Oh, wow. I can get Cure Magic with... Man, how have I not... We need to get White Magic. Yeah, we've killed a lot of Marlboros, yeah. Yeah, Demons is a game. Demon's Souls, I remember that one. Considered a huge failure within the company, you know, given, you know, the story behind that is as with so many things, you know, truth is stranger than fiction with that.
Thanks.
Tell me about it. This is never gonna wash off.
Get ready.
Oh. A boss Marlboro. Okay, this is not good. The Great Marlboro. Oh, this has a... Oh god, this is gonna suck, isn't it?
I want it out of my sight.
One left to go.
Oh.
What's it do to the ground?
What is it doing? What's it doing to the ground? Senza Sugan! Ooh, yeah! Wow, this guy is unrelenting. But at least it looks like I got windows, okay? A luxury I normally don't get in these fights after Lich. Easy peasy. Highly vulnerable to slash damage. Trying to eat Jack? I don't think so. I mean, yeah, that was... We annihilated. That thing was weak to katana, so that made that fight a lot easier. I bet that fight is really tough for like mages and stuff. I want to be in there, you know, cutting it up, so... It is, Lars. It's almost unprecedented, right? From a lowly programmer to company president in a decade.
Your memories will be stored in this device. Be sure to bring it back.
Hurry, Jack!
You okay, Jack? You were checked out for a bit.
The smell got to my head.
The smell got to my head.
So that mist comes from the darkness.
That's right. Its power is frightening. It drives man and beast alike to madness.
Croc, I'm sorry, the smell got to my head. We did it. Oh, Mount Gulg. Okay, we gotta get some side... We have not done any side quests in so long, because we just don't care. I bet there's, like, unlocks related to the side quests, though, that we really should be doing. Do we dare go to Mount Gulg? Zeldros, you're not wrong. Yeah, I am lucky to have been given multiple interviews with Big M, especially after the first Nightmare. Zeldros, we haven't seen any like that yet. That doesn't mean they're not there. I mean, the Neo design in this game is very clearly evident, okay? It's very... This is like basically a spin-off of Neo.
Come on.
Jack, let's go.
Oh, I would... Oh, that sounds great, Prime. Yeah, get it. Get tacos. Cheese. Get some hot sauce.
Look at this.
Nice.
Oh, get it. Yeah, get a fully loaded Sammy. Are you familiar with that? Cyber, they're not... I believe that they were done with Neo for a while anyway, after Neo 2.
We got this.
Careful now.
Now then.
Well, I think that they're going to agree with you, Cyber. You know, after trying this, I don't think this game was critically... I don't think this game will be as commercially or as critically well received as Neo, so... Maybe they'll go back. I mean, I think this game is awesome, but I have already admitted that this game has a very specific, you know, combination of elements that make it really, really awesome for me.
As if we lose.
Learned a couple things from that one.
It's got... You can tell that it's very well rooted in Neo gameplay, Cyber Exile, but they've made some changes to facilitate a class system rather than a weapon position system. But you still have all the important stuff like parrying, dodging, blocking. And, you know, they changed some things like stealing enemy abilities to be more in line with the Final Fantasy system and job classes. So it's its own sort of take on Neo's combat system. So if you took Neo, take its combat system and alter it a little bit. It's still enjoyable, I think. I mean, if you like Neo, that's a really good place to start your basis for liking this game, sure. Like, probably the most important.
I expect it to be hot, but it's actually pretty nice.
That's because the fire crystal's covered in darkness.
They would never do this to Final Fantasy VI. Nice. Ever.
You look happy.
Final Fantasy I was carefully chosen as an expendable brand for this game. I mean, that is obvious. They care way too much about their characters from Final Fantasy VI to put them into a ham and cheese meta universe like this game. There's not a chance in hell.
Almost out of potions.
We'll have to take it slow.
if you mess with Final Fantasy 1 characters and lore, nobody cares. Literally no one. Yeah, I come from Michigan, so yeah, I'm a big fan of Detroit-style pizza.
It's ever easy.
Yo, get a big Sammy Prime. Get like a giant, like 16-inch sub with fully loaded.
Damn, Miss Lava.
Sure, CyberX. I don't think that's a hot take. It just means you're probably older than a lot of people who. Final Fantasy VII is the core, right? I'm not saying it's right. But for a lot of the younger generation, Final Fantasy VII was the one. And that has carried on.
So high. I might pass out.
Yeah, let's go around.
Yeah, you better make sure it's fully loaded though, Prime. That is correct, Kragon. We have mentioned that several times already, yep. We are not allowed to show the ending of this game on stream under any circumstances. We can show the final boss fight. We just can't show what happens after that. Really? This guy.
This sucks.
You can't show the beginning either, Leaf. We also skipped that. And that's not because we can't show it, it's because we can't hear it. No, but they'll strike the channel, Noisome, which is really bad. You do not want that to happen to you.
There's one.
Jack, let's go.
Yes, so we didn't show the beginning of the game due to a licensing issue with music. Which is a separate issue. I mean, given what we've seen in this game so far, the ending is probably some weird meta Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff, so who cares, really?
We're a few steps behind.
If you're playing this game for the story or the ending, then you've really messed up. Took a wrong turn. AK Dopes, they don't expect anyone to do anything, but believe me, if those streams get reported, the size of the streamer probably won't matter. They're going to get a DMCA takedown, and it's going to hurt their channel a lot. You're right, somebody who doesn't care about their channel will inevitably do it. Yes. But that goes for everything, right? Movies, whatever. It's possible, Pretend It's One, but I don't think they'd merge that brand. We'll have to wait and see.
I think we're safe.
Let's get ourselves together.
Come on.
Time to go to work.
So, on one hand, AK, like, a small streamer might not care about their channel being taken down. So go for it. You know? Just know the risks if you're gonna do it. Hey. Auspicious Angel, what's up? I just saw that you had a Twitter the other day. I followed you up on there. How you doing? Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. What's up, Angel? How you doing? What were you playing? Let me guess. This game. Or Elden Ring. Gotta be one of the two, right? Welcome in, auspicious Angel Raiders.
We got a ways to go.
So what happens when we revive the fire crystal? I mean, we've been using fire without it.
A real fire is much hotter than you remember.
That's right, Pretendus one. Very good.
So water will boil faster?
Indeed. Not just that. Hotter fire gives off more energy. It's the cornerstone of progress.
Sword breath.
Like and Pretendus one. That's hilarious. Thank you.
Treasure, huh?
What's up, Angel and Angel Raiders? Thank you so much for the raid on this wonderful Saturday afternoon. I hope you're having a great one. Welcome on in. Today we're playing a little bit of Strangers of Paradise. The hottest Final Fantasy game since Crisis Core. The only game where you can literally shred a Marlboro in half.
It actually feels alright.
Yeah, it does.
Seriously? I'm melting over here.
No. I don't think we're gonna kill this Cactuar. There's too much crap around it. The old putting the loot goblin with a ton of garbage around it is gonna kill you. I don't know if it's the Mystic Quest. Mystic Quest I actually have gained a good amount of appreciation for over the years. People have been saying the combat is especially well done. Sure, I mean, it basically starts from the point of Neo combat, so if you like the combat in Neo, you'll probably like this. It's a little different.
We need to patch ourselves
They
up.
changed things up a little bit to accommodate Final Fantasy's class systems. But I think on a base level, if you like Neo's combat, you'll like the combat in this. It's a little different, but it's enjoyable. Is it easier than Neo? No. It's hard. It does have difficulty options. Yes. So you can turn it down and beat it on easy or super easy if you like. It actually has one below casual, Von Bon. If you put it on story difficulty, there's a mode below story that you can only access if you put it on story. So there are, in fact, 4 difficulties. That's different, Bon Bon, and I wasn't going to spoil that. As with Neo, there is an endgame, yes, available for people who really get into it. Okay, where the heck are we supposed to go? I'm completely lost here now. That stupid Cactuar. Hi, Ruination Ronin. We are playing on PC today.
So ugly. Any potions left?
Gotta stay sharp, guys.
Ash, show me what you can do.
Von Bomb, without getting too much into it, Chaos difficulty is a
Save some for the rest of us.
post-game experience. We're playing on PC right now. I haven't had any issues.
All out.
We'll have to take it slow.
I have not played Horizon yet, Cyber. I haven't unpacked my PlayStation since I moved. How dare me? Well, it was easy.
We were just down there not long ago.
Yeah, that means we're making progress.
Von Bon, and right now we are playing as the expert job class, the Breaker. The game has many different classes that you have to work up to. So you start out with basic classes, and then you master basic classes to unlock advanced classes. Then you master advanced classes to unlock expert classes. It is very similar to, say, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics in that regard, where you'll need, like, to unlock Breaker, I needed to get Samurai, Berserker, and Dragoon to a higher level. You can have two classes active at any given time and swap between them, even in battle.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna try to get like a healing mage worked up on the side here, so that I can have healing magic on top of my pretty powerful melee, the Breaker here. When's the Tactics remake coming out? I mean, there's no date.
All right.
COVID, my friend, COVID.
Keep going.
I don't think I ever gave a date, right?
Up ahead. Come on.
I think it'll still probably be this year. That's always in flux. No, it's not triangle strategy. It hasn't been announced, you're right. But I'm not under any NDAs on that product, so I don't care.
Ooh, secret passage.
This will make things easy.
Hey, I wouldn't call it the Dan Scoop at all. I'm just saying I predict it's going to happen, alright?
This will be rough.
Sink or swim.
No, come on, really? Oh my god. We have Ash. So your other characters can get different classes as you proceed through the game. Ash is currently Berserker, and I can trade Ash out for another character if I wanted. A different job. We might actually replace Ash right now. I got Neon as a tank, basically. Neon's currently playing a Knight, and Ash is playing as a Zerker. When you start out, your sidekicks can only be very base classes. But as you beat dungeons, they can become more advanced things. And the sidekicks definitely help, but you have to be careful about using them because, you know, they will get killed. So if you lean on too hard, you gotta find a good balance with them.
Now on to the next.
We're pretty high up, aren't we? We must be near the top.
That means the Fiend's close too.
Battle is close.
Make sure you're ready.
Ooh, wait, are we ready for another Fiend?
Should we check it out?
Man, that's... Okay, I don't think I am actually ready for another Fiend fight. We just did one. Kind of nervous. Lich was pretty freaking tough. Auspicious, it is very neat. There's like, you know, listen. The people who say the story is bad in this game, they are 100% right. It's worse than bad. It's completely terrible. But, you know, you can like you can appreciate it, kind of like, you know, a bad horror movie. For me, the cross-section of Neo and Final Fantasy 1 and Camp is a really beautiful combination that I don't know will work for a lot of people, but it works for me really well. Yeah, Ruination, no kidding. But some people still get upset. I mean, it is Final Fantasy branded, which is, for better or worse, a brand that is, you know, really heavily, strongly associated with big stories today. It's Camp, Cyber, because it is Impotence. It was not intentionally being bad. It just is bad, and that is required to be Camp. You cannot intentionally do Camp. They wrote a lot of essays about this in film school back in the day.
Screaming women, crying children.
I don't know how... Von Bon, if you can tell me how to fix that, I would love to fix that.
Oh, how wonderful it was. But you...
That seems like a very strange thing. Has that happened with other games, or is it just this game?
A fire is mine! I will reduce you all to...
Yeah, the argument is Camp can't be intentional. Correct. You have to be... You can't make something bad knowing intentionally. It has to be unintentional for it to be Camp. Like Rocky Horror Picture Show, right? You can't set out to make something bad and then have it be Camp. Then you're just like, you're making like a parody.
We should keep our distance for now. Look for an opening, then strike.
Oh my god!
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
Watch out for the glint in their eyes. They'll stick you in place.
There's something just about smashing Marilla's brains in with your boot. You know, it's a very weird take on, you know, traditional... Oh my god!
Almost out of potions.
Gotta stay sharp, guys.
This boss is... Unlike Lich, there's no... This is a hyper-aggressive battle.
Is that the last one?
We'll have to take it slow.
Oh! Oh god, I'm out of heals. I just need to get one more hit on her. Oh! Oh! Yeah, it is, sure. The difficulty, if you play it on hard, it'll be harder than Neo even, I think? Neo doesn't have difficulty settings, so harder for a direct comparison. We're playing on normal, and it's challenging. We're playing on action. It's plenty challenging on normal for me. So yes, it is as hard as Neo. The difficulty is definitely available for you if you want it. I didn't even read that. I should have read that. What did it say? Probably give me a hint for beating her. I think we came pretty close in the first try, though.
Watch
Jump with a glint in their eyes. They'll stick you in place.
I know that the first little card said that her tail was a vulnerable spot, so we can work with that. We just have to watch out for her aggro phases because they are absolutely brutal.
We should keep our distance for now. Look for an opening, then strike.
Oh no! Can you move? This one's got some teeth.
Just getting warmed up.
Take it from here, Leon.
Do not fool anyone with that.
I mean, dodge and soul shield is pretty much the entirety of the game for me, as a melee class. And parry. We just did a bunch of parrying. Now we're throwing those Asuras back at her. See, that's good stuff right there. And we just gotta wait for our moment so that we can get that Zanaksuken in. If you can hit your Zanaksukens with this class, you will shred an enemy's health bar. But your timing has to be quite impeccable. A little bit different than doing the volcano back in the day. Yeah, the tail was definitely a weak spot. It was really great. Hitting that Zanaksuken on the tail did incredible break damage.
Don't worry. I got this.
Well, right, Cyber, you're correct. Which is why they did Final Fantasy 1. We did it, Pretendus 1. Look at we're making some mad progress this afternoon. No, Von Bon, they tell you that we have all the party members right now. When you pick up the last party member, they're like, this is the last party member. They just say that, which is weird, right? But they say that. It's like, cheers, you've collected the final party member. I had to level up Dragoon, Cyber, to get to Breaker, but I haven't actually put any time into it as a class. I bet it's strong. We're going with like Samurai Breaker style right now, and Breaker can be used with a lance, an axe, or a katana. So there's a lot of different ways to play this particular class I am.
Greetings, O most illustrious warriors of light. You've restored 3 crystals, wind, fire, and earth. That means you've defeated 3 fiends.
We did have a
as
scythe.
The wind blows.
When we were Berserker.
The flames burn hot, and the soil is fragrant and fertile. You've done such a splendid job.
That's an X-class
Now, this
item.
isn't exactly a standing ovation, but it'll have to do.
What do you want?
Jack, always so straight to the point. It spoils the fun, but very well. The pirates of Pravaka put out that you saved the water crystal for last. The winds blow strong, and the seas are too rough for their liking. The good Captain Bickey and the other old salt think you and the Cornelian King are in cahoots to ruin them.
That guy again?
Not my problem.
I thought you'd say that. Of course, if you went and said that to Bickey's face, you'd get an anchor to the jaw. But really, don't worry about it. Leave them to me.
Why? What are you planning?
Ooh.
I'll buy time by spinning them a long-winded elven tale. Pirates love a good yarn, but please do hurry.
I mean, Von Bon, I don't know if you saw the introduction to the Lich fight earlier. That was even funnier than that. The Lich opener was absolutely absurd. Wildest thing in this game so far. Ruins of Met... Wait, what? Okay, this is 10 levels higher than me, equipment level-wise. It's going to be very challenging. Side content? Do we do side content? Nah, we just push in. We just push our chips in the middle and get big over there. Ooh. Wait, yeah, we gotta do this. We have to do a side mission because this has Smith's Hammer 2 on it, as we can see. And I don't know what that is, but we definitely need that. That's a key item, so we gotta do this. Inevitably, this will unlock new smithing options at the forge, right? So we kind of need that. Oh god, we have to defeat Master Tonberries again? F me. Oh my god, I hate Master Tonberries so freaking much.
Come on, follow me.
You notice that? They put the Smith Hammers against Master Tonberries. They're like, we know they need these. Let's go make them fight some awful stuff. Oh my god.
Ourselves up.
Come on.
Time to go to work.
Well, we can stream the final battle and everything. We just can't stream. The rule is, Prime, we cannot stream from the end of the final boss fight to the end screen. Well, I'm sure that they're not happy about those videos being out there. And hey, it's a weird decision, I agree, but
Let's make this entertaining.
Learn a couple things.
God, I hate that move. Oh. I hate Master Tonberries so much.
Let's go.
Be ready.
God, the ogre is going to come back every time too. No, the darkness zones were stupid in Neo 2. There was no need for them to exist. They actually, I'm pretty sure they just put those into the game so that they were able to call it different from like Neo 1.5. Because I knew they probably knew those concerns were coming.
Right.
The darkness zones didn't really add anything to the game. They were just an annoyance to be mitigated.
The next fight might not be so easy.
Yeah, Elden Ring doing great, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? Wow, we knocked the Tonberry down there. Okay. Hey, Neo 2 is a great game. Hey, Crocodilly, what's up? You getting a sub today? It's Sub Saturday.
Warm welcome.
Be ready for anything.
I suggest loading it up with jalapenos, banana peppers, salt, pepper, lettuce, tomato, cucumbers, pickles. Fire Giant is hated by a lot, especially casters. One of the few fights that I thought was much easier on my pure melee class than anything else.
That looks worth picking up.
Lucky.
Oh man, just a giant sub. You know, we used to have a challenge. Here comes an epic dance story. Not really, but here comes a really non-epic dance story. We used to have a challenge when me and a group of my select friends would go to Subway. And the rule was you lost if your sandwich would fit into the Subway bag. You had to make it so that they couldn't actually fold the thing. You had to like get so much on the sandwich that it couldn't be folded correctly into a sandwich roll wrap. And only at that point would we consider the sub fully loaded, when it would not fit into a standard Subway sandwich wrapping. Croc, there's tons of stuff in Limgrave. Yeah. And everywhere else, even. Oh, well, yeah, Prime, I know it's silly. And it's pretty stupid, too, but we did it, alright? I agree, Downtown, I agree. Alright, maybe we'll come back here later. We don't really need the Smith's Hammer 2 right now, do we?
Be ready for anything.
Not that we can't do it, I just don't want to deal with all these stupid Tonberries right now. This was pre-internet, yeah. I think. Or at least like, you know, pre-modern internet. People had dial-up, I think, during this phase.
We've got a hard road ahead of us. Lucky.
The sub was not considered fully loaded unless it would not fit into a Subway wrap. You know, they had to like bust out the knife to fit it in there.
I barely even got going.
And there was a language to it as well. Like when you ordered, you had to say, all right, load it up with a lot of X, a lot of Y. We did weird things for fun in the before times, okay?
Come on.
There's one.
Let's go.
It doesn't help that this stupid thing gets knocked down off the platform immediately. Maybe I'll just have them fight it.
Can you feel your legs?
Well, that's not gonna work. Neon's almost dead. Oh yeah, he can teleport too. I forgot about that.
Can't use your tricks.
Tonberries are actually ridiculous. Master Tonberries.
Can't be.
we're gonna do him later. It's so annoying. Hello, Crater. What's up? Sea Raider Gaming. And this is much higher level than us. But, you know, the good side when you do something like that is that the equipment will scale up to you pretty quickly from killing regular, even trash enemies.
All that's left is the water crystal.
Yeah, and the final fiend.
Hey. You might not like this, but you know I like to speak my mind.
Let's go.
Not during the day stream downtown. That'll, of course, be going on tonight.
No.
This is a bonus stream, and regular stuff does not apply.
That looks pretty old. I wonder, does it work?
No response at all. Let's find a way to open it.
Looks like things are finally in motion.
Well, that was simple. You gotta order some more bang downtown.
It's finally open. Let's go.
Hey, Jack.
Let me guess. More memory talk.
Memories are precious, don't you think?
If they're so precious, keep them to yourself.
You know what they say, 2 bangs a day keeps the doctor away. Okay, yeah, these are very powerful compared to my current level of... Hopefully we'll loot up quickly and be able to take this kind of stuff on.
Just getting warmed up.
That looks good. I'll take that.
You do have to put pants on, it's true. They make you do that. Yeah, where the heck was Warmech, right? Well, yeah, pretend, but honestly, banks probably aren't that good for you, alright? I think they are by Dan Science, but Dan Science is not actually science. So you have to, you know, keep that in mind when you make that decision. Well, certainly they're not... It's good that they don't have sugar in them, yes. The absurd amount of caffeine in them, though, those benefits are debatable, I think.
Hope it's good.
Where the heck am I supposed to go here? Well, right. I used to be a coffee drinker, but there's so much more caffeine in Bang than there is in coffee.
Warm welcome. Come on, follow me.
Don't let that curse linger.
I mean, yeah, dance science has an advantage in that it is not actual science. Is Starbucks overrated? Probably, yeah. I still like going there from time to time.
Now we have a way back.
For the next time, we need a breather.
Yes, each Bang has 300 mg caffeine.
So the place we came from is different from this one. We came to this world to strike down chaos and become warriors of light.
You don't need to say everything.
I barely even got going.
Next.
Yeah, we like to do the science and the math here. Note, the science is not science. And the math is not math. I don't know, I like 2 bangs a day. That's 600 milligrams of caffeine. That's way more than you're supposed to have in a day, but that's what I like. For a time, I was trying to like get to 3. That was very bad. I have a hard cap at 2. And I won't drink them after like 5 p.m. either.
Nothing's ever easy for us, is it? Let's silence this thing.
Holy crap.
You okay on potions?
They weren't kidding when they said this was a higher level area. Yeah, 3 is ill-advised. Don't do 3. IMO. Oh god, the turrets are active.
Up ahead.
Let's make this entertaining.
That was rough.
The journey continues.
Oh, Minnie, yeah, hey. Whatever works, right? Hey, this... A lot of times, the same solutions do not work for everyone. You know, humans are a varied group of creatures.
The only thing I can remember about home is the tall grass. There was a field full of it. And a weird white room.
Wait.
That's all I can recall.
That's what I remember.
Nothing else. Not even
Something's
the town
up here.
or my house. Even so, I want to go home. To a home I I can't remember at all. Hey, are you guys listening?
Caffeine good, right? I mean, who doesn't like a little caffeine? That's right. Very good, Salty, yes. That has been, that's the Breaker's special ability. And one we have had a good time getting the hang of. A very powerful skill if you can hit with it. It does require a charge up, a bunch of mana to use. But with good timing, you can actually hit like multiple pieces of an enemy too with the same hit. Really great on boss monsters that may have multiple limbs that can be hit. That's how we beat Tiamat's heads. Yeah, yeah. Cherry vanilla. I don't particularly care for that one. The cherry cherry vanilla? There's a cherry vanilla? I thought there was a cherry blade lemonade. I don't recall a cherry vanilla bang. I gotta try to find a class that can get mana back quickly for this as my secondary class so that I can use more as, you know, more big abilities. This class is a mana hog.
Good.
Keep your head up straight, Jack.
Save some of that for later.
No room for mistakes.
Can you move?
No, I do not drink coffee anymore. There's no way I could drink coffee and bang. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the cherry vanilla bang. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that up. Wait. Oh, God. This is the wrong way. Why bang instead of coffee? I feel like it's more effective for me. I was a coffee drinker for most of my life. Then 3 years ago I found Bang and I've switched and never went back. I don't know, M321, I buy it by the case. Buy in bulk, yo.
Come on.
Let's knock him down. That looks worth picking up. I'll take that.
I don't know. Bang just gets my synapses firing so fast in the morning, it's ridiculous. Like, coffee is nice, relaxing thing kind of to enjoy over time, you know? Bang, I like to just, you know, you don't, from the first sip, like, you're gonna be wired.
A few
So yeah, like my morning wake up period is like basically non-existent thanks to Bang. I have again. Cyber, you're correct to wonder about whether or not it's healthy. That's certainly a good question.
Let's make this entertaining. Stay on your toes.
Here's the thing, though. Like, it's probably about the same amount of milligrams of caffeine that I would have had drinking coffee, because I used to drink coffee all day. Now I just have 2 bangs. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. I used to be guzzling regular coffee and espressos throughout the day.
Take it from here, Save some of that for later.
Have to take it slow.
Now it's a little more front-loaded into a couple of drinks.
We can breathe. We can fight again.
There's no sugar. That's correct. Obviously, that's something that's very important to me, Salty One.
Why are you so afraid of the past, Jack?
I'm not afraid.
The things we see on this journey, they're stirring up our memories. Everyone's memories. If there's a reason we've forgotten, there must also be a reason we're remembering, right?
Like I care.
I'm not doing so hot.
Should we press on or go back?
Warm welcome.
Be ready for anything.
Wait, they didn't give me a save point for this? Man, we screwed up. There must have been a save spot somewhere.
Getting desperate. Almost out of potions.
Gotta stay sharp, guys.
Put me up against a sapphire coral without a save point.
Now let's move.
Hey, so aside from becoming warriors of light, I feel like there's a purpose. You two,
I remember being from here and getting the crystal.
I know I don't want to lose to anyone else. I know I have to live and... No. No. Jack will be pissed if he overhears us. Let's not.
Uh-huh. So yeah, we're definitely like doing a little bit of rewriting for Final Fantasy 1 here.
I think we could use that.
Which again is not really a big deal. It's not like that was some kind of sacred lore that nobody could ever interfere with or use. Hey Wood, what's up?
Look at that one. It makes all the others look toes.
We're dead if that thing hits us.
There must be a way to stop it. I just have to find it.
One mean Leafeon.
We should be fine here.
Ready to try again?
This sucks.
Yeah, you can't get hit by that death ray. No, not a hack and slash, not an MMO. Neo combined with Final Fantasy, essentially.
There you go. Let's go.
Here it comes. So strong. So much stronger.
A few steps behind.
We've had worse than this.
This one won't go down easy. The Underdark.
Oh god, a Pisco Demon.
Sure.
Let's get it over.
For those of you who are not initiated in Final Fantasy, that's a Mind Flayer. And we know how JRPGs treat Mind Flayers.
Through your legs.
With the utmost of reverence.
This looks good. Now then.
Ready to try again?
Alright, we killed the big gun. That was easy. We didn't even go through the side path. We just went right up the middle. The Dan way.
Jack.
Save it. There's a fight up ahead, and it won't be easy. We have to focus on what's in front of us before we can think about the things behind us.
Completely single-minded.
Yeah, Leafeon does frequent that community as well, I believe. And yeah, you were 0 for 2, but that's okay. You were asking what it is. That's important. Whatever this is, we're probably not ready for it. We just completely skipped that entire last area. Probably War Mech.
The monsters are bad.
No,
news.
it is not. This is
mist
a.
is
You
even
can play
worse.
online, but it's
Touch
much
it.
like Dark Souls in that
Someone
fashion.
else's memories become yours. If you want to stay who you are, don't let it come near you.
Those are NPCs. I don't remember this from Final Fantasy 1. The hell is this?
No way.
The Cray Claw.
I knew it. It's that same attack from before.
Oh wow, my ultimate attack barely touches it at all. This is going to be a terrible challenge. This is going to be a tough fight. We might have to save this one for tonight. The Cray Claw is a formidable beast. You don't say! With a wide array of offensive capabilities, powerful snapping claws and a deadly tail are obvious. Yes, they are. Abilities like missile and wave cannon round out its arsenal. A special note is the wave cannon, which packs a real punch. Great. Dealing enough damage to its claws, its legs, or its tail will stagger it. Another thing to keep an eye on is the device on its back. Using the power of gravity, it can draw in enemies or push them away. But that's not all! It can also use this fundamental force to change the trajectory of its missiles and wave cannons mid-flight for auto wow, this thing has it all.
Something's letting it deflect our attacks.
This thing is basically rigged. Holy crap. We might need to go get that blacksmith tier 2 after all. We might need some serious upgrades for this challenge. Okay, we didn't even hit that time. Oh, its basic attacks do enormous damage. Like stuff that we can't even be expected to block.
Just getting warmed up.
kills my posture with no effort whatsoever. Oh my god. I have no block bar. It just evaporates it. Yeah, Salty, hey, we've had really good luck today, so it's about time I got wrecked. We killed the Lichen and Kali without much effort. They said this one was much higher level, they weren't lying. Trying one of the range classes would probably be intelligent on this, but I don't like playing in casters. Ever. So we'll learn how to do it.
Save some for the rest of us. Looks like that set it off.
Great. Now the hard part, right?
Calm it down. Right. Then let's get to it, shall we?
Probably should just try to watch and learn.
Ash, show me what you can do. Here it comes.
Is that the last one?
For mistakes.
Optical camouflage. Alright, whatever. It's super low. Let's just see if we can have our friends handle the rest. I can't even see the stupid thing. Easy mode, see?
Nice work.
The mist's coming. Jed, let go of me.
Only through the help of viewers like you, Pretend Swan. Talking about those subs earlier, I think, gave me the energy to do it.
Jack, I'm so happy.
I mean, the bang doesn't
As long
hurt.
as you're around, I'm sure it'll be fine. Just tell me what you need me to do. Oh, right. Sorry, Cup. Shut up. But if I become a warrior of light, why would I come back? I'm nobody around here anyway.
Pretty bold for a nobody.
Yeah.
You're free to go home later, But for now, I need you here.
Yes, Jay. In fact, the scene coming up, Jack says, "My name is Gladiator. Father to a murdered son. And he shall have his vengeance in this life or the next." Well, now is a tough mission that we pulled off. Memories of Water. Oh, wow, 14 levels ahead of us. Oh. This side mission gives us the Genji Blade, which is the first orange item we've ever seen. And Jed the Assassin Key. So that unlocks the assassin job for Jed. Well, we have to do this one, right? Really no option there. For the Genji Blade, we're using a freaking... we're using a katana, so the Genji Blade is probably a really top tier for us.
Couldn't hurt to take a look.
Hopefully this isn't a big... Destroy all dark vents. Alright.
There you are. Let's knock him down.
So with this, we'll unlock Jed Assassin Mode. Which will probably kick Ash out of the group and put Jed back in.
A win is a win.
Because that's an advanced class.
Warm welcome.
Be ready for anything.
This looks good.
Lucky.
This class is really mana hungry.
Better tread carefully.
I've got to find like a secondary class to combine with it so I can keep getting tons of mana for my sweet Odin ability. The Zansetsuken. Like when that thing connects, it's super powerful. But like, it's kind of an all-in play at this point. And the range can be kind of dicey. But it is our boss killer. And it is potent. That is, yes. Well, we're not quite Odin, but it's still pretty effective when we use it.
Wonder what's in there.
Come on.
Time to go to work. Save some of that for later.
No room for mistakes.
I haven't seen any dark vents yet. Just not looking? I don't know. We gotta destroy 3 dark vents. Rainbow Unicorn? Yeah, Rainbow Unicorn is basically the noob version of Radical Skedaddle.
Have a look at this.
I'll take that.
So I do recommend Skedaddle over it these days. Well, that was a waste of mana.
There's one.
Come on, follow me.
So what we need to do tonight is we need to find a side class that gets like lots of mana quickly. And combine that, and then we can swap between the two classes to make it so that I have Zansetsuken mana all the time. mean, even if it's just for passives, because I think the passives from your other non-active class do count on your active class. One of your 2 classes that you have equipped. I think. They're not really clear about that. I'm trying to figure it out. But I think that works that way.
Potions locked?
Gotta stay sharp.
No, I don't think so, Pretentious One. You funny, though.
Should be fine here. I could keep going.
I'm not sure exactly when we'll break, but we're not going to go too much longer. This is the bonus stream after all.
Look, cubes.
Should we take a breather?
Did I miss a dark vent somewhere? I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to have to master all the jobs, right? So... Chaos is a ladder. They have said that. I've heard that theory before.
Time for a change. This is the one.
Where are these dark vents I'm supposed to be destroying? I think I probably missed one.
Up ahead.
Let's make this entertaining.
I mean, it feels like we should have made some progress in the level by now. You know, 101 Dalmatians, great movie, right? Great story. Cruella, top tier villain.
See what's inside, Jack.
That was quick.
Keep it up, everyone.
Oh god, a coral? Right in the whiskers.
Let's go. Jack, let's go.
Oh boy, another coral with a wizard in the room.
Getting sloppy. We need to patch ourselves up.
This is pretty lengthy for a side mission. They really don't want me getting Jed the Assassin, huh?
I think we're safe.
Let's get ourselves together.
Let's go. Let's knock him dead.
Do. Hey Savage, what's up? I'm doing all right, you know. Good to have you here. This is the daytime stream, so this is like a bonus thing I do during the weekend sometimes. We'll be live at the regular time too tonight.
Okay.
That a little old cursed griffin was gonna take me out. I got Odin Blade here. Got him, chat. There it is. Boom. We're gonna get a legendary Genji sword for that. And we can put Jed back in the crew as an assassin. Savage, yeah, there is a huge magic card behind me, yeah. I played Magic the Gathering since Revised. Big fan. One of my first beat areas in gaming coverage was Magic the Gathering. Interestingly enough, a little bit of Dan lore. We go back now and then. Pretentious one. Oh my god, they really don't want me to fight this one. The Kraken must be here. Very dangerous. That's okay for tennis one. You know, some people play by the cards and don't play at all. They're just collectors. Hey Jack, what's up? How you doing?
I've been waiting for this.
Same.
I have something to confess. Just like Jed did. You see, I'm not like you guys. I was born here, in Cornelia. For the longest time, I couldn't remember how I got this. But now I do. The one who gave it to me.
Yeah, Pretendus one isn't fun.
I remember meeting him there. In the Chaos Shrine.
Oh wait, you're telling me Astos is a bad guy?
He gave
The
me the
guy that they
crystal.
tell you is a bad guy when you beat
I'd
him?
be needing it. I took it from him and yielded to the darkness. The next thing I knew, you guys were there.
That sure beats my confession.
I felt like I had been waiting for that moment for a long time. But I don't remember much anymore. All I know now is that I want to see this through to the end. And
they
I
tell
want
you
it
he's
just as
evil when you
badly
meet
as
him.
You guys do. I won't give up. I know we can do this together.
Try anything weird and you're out.
Yeah, don't try anything funny.
Right.
You must be visiting from Kingdom Hearts, but we'll have you anyway. Alright, White Mage is unlocked.
Time for a change.
Start skilling that up on the side.
Looks like we're in the ocean now.
I should have guessed. Where else would the Fiend of Water be?
There you go.
He's ready for anything.
That looks bad. Got other attacks. Try them.
Got off a little too much there.
Win is a win.
Is that it? Oh, here we go. Oh, I require the black key card. Alright. Red Mage is in this game, yes, as a class. What are you talking about, Pretendus? When we use potions all the time. These things are like 14 levels higher than me. It shows. But on the plus side, you know, we'll loot up a lot quicker too, right? That is a good emote, I agree. I need some cool emotes like that.
This mark here means we shouldn't use fire, right?
Jack, now's your chance!
I mean, yeah, Black Mage is in this game.
Found a spot to rest. I know that song. Princess played it on her lute.
It's an old song, but it's popular. Everyone in Cornelia knows it.
Did you know that, Jack?
Don't know, don't care.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. I'm just saying. Probably won't go over well.
The door opened. Was it because we destroyed that generator?
Maybe. Anyway, it's open, so let's go.
Hope it's good.
I wonder if I should put Ash back in the crew too instead of Neon as a Zerker. That would be a lot of damage. But I kind of like having Neon around as like a tankier character too.
Lucky. You know, I almost feel sorry for them. Look at all the electricity coming out of that thing.
We should definitely keep a wide berth.
This door, it has the same design as the other.
So, if we can find a generator,
Let's go.
This'll be a breeze.
If I miss my my Zen Saku fight, has a very different experience than. Like if I can land that on anything at full charge, it's gonna hurt so bad, right? I'm trying to come up with more ways to get mana so that I can use it more. Hey, Minnie, thank you. We're not gonna go too much longer here today, during the day.
It's all connected.
there's one.
Time to go to work.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, Prime.
That's all about.
Running low?
No room for mistakes.
Parlor burger. How do you think I'm gonna get a parlor burger right now?
That means there's a way
Not
to
possible.
open it. Let's find it.
I got work I gotta do, pretend this one. I have no idea, Prime, what you're talking about, to be honest with you. I'm not familiar with it. Don't know what that is. And yeah, we'll have Raiders going tonight, obviously. Oh, yeah, that's for this event, Prime. You can get cool stuff with that for your points that you've accumulated from doing... Anything that you've done during this Greek event gave you currency for that. Congrats, Prime. Yes, Pretentious One, I imagine they
Make
did.
this entertaining.
Go on. Where am I supposed to go?
That was rough.
Ah, so that's what happens when you apply heat.
This moment.
The journey continues.
Well, yeah, you know, Tunic we tried out for one night on the channel so far. I enjoyed it. Cute little game. You know, it's not cute like in the same way this game's cute, but it's cute.
Is that it?
Still a ways to go. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, follow me.
Don't move again.
Okay.
Oh god, our inventory's full. Annoying. Didn't we disenchant everything a minute ago? I don't... And why can't we get rid of these stupid strangers pants? They've stayed forever. Go away. Can't even freaking discard them. Yeah, we got 500 slots, Pretentious One to work with. More in storage, but we have to like leave the, you know, stages to use that. It's kind of annoying.
Are those cubes? There's a dark aura in the air. It's down there.
That can only mean we're closing in on the water crystal. Then let's keep going.
Have I ever worn strangers' pants?
What do you think of
what is
Princess
that?
What?
At least it's not talk of the past. I'm asking about you now.
I've got no interest in her as a person. but I know I have to protect her at all costs.
Well, she is the symbol of hope and peace in Cornelia, after all.
If you really want to protect the princess, how about becoming a knight?
That's up to the royal family.
Even if you were knighted, I'd expect there to be work that requires a less delicate touch. Is that a boat? In the water?
Maybe that's how we got here.
Good thing we're past the need for bonus. Let's pretend we didn't see it.
We've got a hard road ahead of us. Mom, we can do this! This must be the key to that door.
Right. That means we can continue the search.
Yeah, I've worn Stranger's Pants before, pretend as one. Probably a lot more when I was younger.
Open sesame.
By the way, why were those pirates so upset?
Right now, they are at the mercy of the wind. But if we revive the water crystal, we can restore the balance, and the sea will be itself again.
Be itself?
I admit I'm unclear on the details.
And I doubt those pirates know either. Something tells me they'd be in a bad mood either way.
We've come pretty far down.
The water crystal can't be too far off now. Let's go.
We can cross over to the other side now.
Getting very serious down here. Is this like a shortcut? It is. Okay.
Treasure ahead.
Hey, Rock, what's up?
Looks like this key won't work.
Damn, this is a larger dungeon for sure. 2 different kinds of key cards, mini bosses. Oh boy.
Finally, a challenge.
Out of focus.
Wow, that barely even hurt him. That was my strongest attack.
Okay.
This guy must have the black key card. He hit me with bad breath, so I can't actually use any of my moves now. And I'm dying.
Save some for the rest of us.
Be safe, guys.
Guess those first few Zen Sakus were enough. And we got the key card.
This key's a little different from the other one we've got.
Now, there was a black keycard area at the beginning of the level. I don't know if it's actually worth going back all the way for it. Oh god, no.
Almost out of potions.
We'll have to take it slow.
Yeah, just tear it in half. It's all good.
Cool, found a way through.
We can set up base here.
I don't even know where I am anymore. This place is a freaking maze.
Ooh, secret passage.
Any help is welcome.
And this takes us back to the Rotunda, which is connected to the beginning, but I don't remember which path it was.
Company.
Time to go to work.
I think we're safe.
I could keep going.
We got all the key cards. But I still feel like I have very little idea about where we are relative to the entire map. Plus, now we're completely... I think we're just going to be lost forever now. There is no mini-map. And you cannot jump in this game. So that's definitely out, Thorpe.
Got company.
Alright, this is back to the beginning. So we found that. No matter what, we're gonna get the sweet black key door that's hidden at the beginning of the level that we remembered.
We'll be here forever at this rate.
If there's just a treasure chest in here, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, come on. That was not worth. I mean, it was not a mighty banana, it was a bunch of junk.
This is the one.
Now, where do we go? BK Born Gaming, as I've already, we've talked about this a lot. This is a very specific game for a very specific gamer. I am that gamer, so I think the game is awesome. But your experience with it will depend on how much you like Neo, how much you like Final Fantasy 1, and how much you like terrible, terrible stories. What we would call camp. Those are three very important things regarding this game. I think it's freaking sweet. But those three things are the pillars of this game. Neo, Final Fantasy 1 for world settings, enemies, and then just like possibly the worst written game ever. Major game, And again, I'm sure in indie space there's much worse, but right. It's not my theory, Pretendus 1. They always used to...
Breathtaking.
They used to bang that into our head in film school. That camp cannot be intentional. It can only come out of a sincere effort that fails spectacularly, essentially. The story is... they're trying to do something meta with it. We don't really know where it goes yet, but... Rest assured, if you are playing this game for any, in any way for the narrative, then you're making a mistake. No, just camp can't be... If you set out to make a movie deliberately bad, Pretendus 1, it can't be... It's not camp then.
Let's go.
We are not right now, Thorpe, no. We'll have that during the evening stream. We're almost done with the stream. This is a day stream. This is a bonus. Wow, man, I don't know where... This level is very confusing. Tell it to Sam Raimi? Sure. What work
More
of
of those
his would
cubes.
you have me discuss with him about it? Oops, that was stupid. Again, exactly. Malignant is not a camp film, Leaf. It's parody and satire of the horror genre. It is not camp. For Malignant is absolutely intentional. And it's not camp. Again, that brings us back to the original argument, which is if it is intentional, then it is not.
Come on, follow me.
That was pretty good.
Doesn't happen to me.
Can you move?
This room is much more lethal than it looks at first glance.
Take it slow.
It is not, Brent. It is not. And you probably have thoughts about that, but it is intentional. You're right. It is not intentionally cringe, though. This is the story they wanted to do for this game. It is not made as a farce. Everything that I've looked up upon it syncs up with that.
Ooh, secret passage.
We'll use this.
It is not intentionally farcical, despite how ridiculous it may seem. And by the way, hey, y'all can quantify and qualify things however you want. It's all good. I don't really. I'm not here to relive my debate days of my film classes. I don't. Where are we supposed to go? I'm so lost. I wanted to get to the final area here so we could just call it for the afternoon stream, but we're having some trouble. I haven't heard of that one, Azelle, but I hopefully will have time to check some things out. I'm behind on checking out a lot of different films and media.
Stay on your toes.
I have not really had an opportunity to catch up on that for a very long time. Yo, this level is a maze, and I hate it at this point. All the way back here. Apparently this is something I should check out, yeah. Where the heck are we supposed to go? Oh, this afternoon stream's getting too long.
Those cubes?
I could use a break.
Boring.
Next.
How do we get over there? Okay. Okay. I think we're onto something.
We got company.
Be ready.
Hit him, it's gonna hurt.
Stupid sapphire coral.
There's one.
Time to go to
Like, we can't stop the afternoon stream until we at least see Kraken, right? Right, fam? The Kraken. The fourth fiend.
Let's go.
This'll be a breeze.
Man, landing the Zensaku Senexukins is like really satisfying when you hit.
Okay.
Once you get the timing and the range down.
Don't move again. Not my best moment.
I can learn from this.
We gotta try out some other high tier jobs though. We've been sticking with old reliable for a really long time, but
There's that sinking feeling again. Which can only mean...
Yeah, the final fiend. Long last. Stop dragging your feet, Jed.
What? You're calling me out? That hurts, man.
well, I don't think this game's gonna have. There's not as much variation in this game as Elden Ring, so there's definitely not going to be a Horde Frost situation. There's like thousands of different tools in Elden Ring, right? There's not quite as many here.
I see you
through your friends first.
Oh.
Give us back the crystal.
You demand to have the crystal back. But I fared well for so long without it. What would you do if it returned to you?
Yeah, what would you do? We don't even know what we'd do with it.
What would we do?
You have come all this way. Yet know not of its brilliance.
Leon, say something.
We don't even know what we do with the crystal. We just want it.
You would bring mayhem to the world.
Wait, are we the baddies?
I don't have time to listen.
What a twist!
You dare brandish your blade at the Kraken. You forget your place.
Yeah, I do. Let's go. Wow, that was fast. That wasn't even like any special abilities. It just hit me to death.
Time to go wild.
And we missed. We missed. Oh my god.
Getting desperate. Let's lop off those tentacles.
This guy is huge.
You've had worse than this.
Alright. Good news. He can be staggered, so we can save a Zensuken for that. Oh my god, he's so big. Oh. Okay. Electric jars, environmental cues. Got it. Use those. Extremely dangerous though. Like, can't be far away, can't be near him.
We must avoid getting hit at all costs.
He's definitely angry.
So what? That won't save him now.
What?
Watching our every move. Be careful.
Oh no.
The water's protecting it. This can't be good.
Yeah. Get Zenatsuken!
That's the last of them.
No room for mistakes.
Punching Kraken to death. Hilarious. Truly hilarious. Hey,
such,
once you
you
get the
should take as
timing
much
and
as
the positioning on Zenitsuken down, it's like so fun.
Your personal memories will be stored.
It's kind of
in
like
that
Dragon
device
Breath,
too.
right?
There is much
It's
to
all
be
in
gained
attack.
from memories of your experiences. If you fail to do so, you run the risk of forgetting when you transfer.
I don't care. It's not worth remembering.
Don't say that. You are nothing if not the sum of your memories.
God, isn't it even so much worse when like a really terrible plot is trying to be like cerebral? That just adds another layer of ridiculousness to this whole thing.
Jack!
Like, whoa, man, it's so meta. It's such a deep plot line. No, this is a game about punching Kraken to death.
It's too dangerous here. We have to go now.
BK, it wasn't intentional. People think that it's unintentional. It's not. If you look at the Neo games, you can see very clearly the same kind of completely detached from all kinds of basic narrative kind of storytelling, and then Jack being the angry character that they're trying to build. It all comes together in such a spectacularly terrible fashion. I mean, I think it's great in a bad way, right?
It's over, right?
Right.
Fascinating.
The currents are moving, so that means the sea's back to normal.
So now what?
Beats me.
Should be clear sailing ahead. We tore the roots of evil out of this world, after all.
Something wrong?
It's still there. The feeling that chaos is waiting somewhere. It hasn't left me.
You fools. By getting the crystals, you've merely empowered me.
Why don't we go back to the castle? We could tell them about the fiends we fought and the crystals we revived, which makes us...
Warriors of Light?
Yeah, Warriors of Light. Like in the prophecy.
No, the phone music actually syncs with the character. Every conversation interview they've had about Jack's character lines up with that phone music scene. Jack is, and the whole concept of Jack was that they wanted to make a game about an angry man who just beats the crap out of his opponents. Like, that's literally the concept spec for Jack. Not in a funny way. That's what they wanted to make. Main mission, the False Warriors, is about... You're giving it away! Oh, it took rid of all my other missions, too. Oh boy, that's serious. Well, we'll find out what that's all about tonight, on tonight's stream, when we reconvene here in about 4 hours or so. Until then, I want you to get a giant sub sandwich, alright? Bring it to the stream tonight. Show it off in Discord if you want. I want to see, like, the biggest sub you can get, and I want to see it stacked, all right? Like in the old days. So basically it should be as big and powerful as the Subway subs of old that we used to get. This can't be the best way to go through this, but, you know, whatever. Same stream time. That's right, Gumshoes. That's right. Carmen Sandiego's back, and she's got help this time. We'll need you to help track her down. This stream and streams like it is made available thanks to TV45 WKR and support from viewers like you. Alright. This is a good place to stop, right? Because we got a big story beat next, probably. Which I'm sure will be equal parts hilarious and completely ununderstandable by anyone. Alright, we'll be back tonight, folks. I'll see you in approximately 4 hours. Have a wonderful afternoon. And by the way, again, if you get your big sub, I want to see it. Prime, you got a free 3-hour stream in the afternoon. What do you want from me? I gotta go edit something. And it's weekend editing. Alright. I'll see you guys tonight for what may be an exciting conclusion. I don't think it will be. We're only 13 hours in, so I bet the real game starts here. That kind of thing. I can't wait. It's such a surprise. Alright, peace out. We'll see you tonight.